Well, it is welcome on everybody to our Tuesday evening Australia and New Zealand LB collective training. I really, really love that we're all getting together to do these trainings and able to learn from different leaders and teamies from all across Australia and New Zealand. It's an excellent collective experience. And tonight I'm really excited for the training that Candace and I have put together for you because, there is so much excitement right now. I don't know about you guys, but after leaving Momentum, I was just pumped and ready to go. We had the best time. And, the month that we had following has just been a flow on effect. And, even those who couldn't attend, if you were somebody that couldn't make it there, I hope you're feeling that energy from your team as well. And seeing all these great incentives and promotions that the company has on offer for us. I am just blown away with what people have achieved in just 1 month alone. So tonight you are hearing from two tier 2 qualifiers for the incentive trip. So we're going to tell you exactly what we did, but we're going to show you a game plan for April, which is even more important. So how can we get there? So as we know, there are 3 ways to qualify, but before we do that, let's celebrate some of those people who have already qualified for this incentive trip because it's certainly quite a few of us. Month one of the Rise Era Cruise Incentive, and we have all qualified.
I just qualified for the Rise Incentive Cruise to the WhitSundays.
I've qualified for our Rise Incentive Cruise. Pretty excited. I have just qualified for our Rise Incentive Cruise in August.
We've been excited to have qualified for the Rise Incentive Cruise.
Qualified for the Rise Incentive Cruise, and I'm so excited.
I've qualified for the cruise. I qualified for our Rise Incentive Cruise. Yay! I just want a cruise. Woo!
We have 3 more months to qualify for this trip, and if you want to come with us, we will show you exactly how to do it. Woo! Did everyone hear the audio okay? I hope the audio came through good. Excellent. How awesome is that, guys? To have so many people qualify in just the first month, it's astounding. We've got 3 full months to go. So if this many people can qualify in 1 month, there's no reason why everybody on this call cannot qualify in the next 3 months. And I know there are so many people that are so close already. So I ask you right now, and pop it in the chats, who's going to be on month 2's video. I will put a video together again. This one that I just did tonight, I'm going to share with you all so that you can share it in your teams, on your Facebook profiles, wherever you like, and get people excited. Tell them how easy it is. And I shouldn't say easy, but the qualifications are simple. It's a simple process. If you follow the steps, you will get there. But yes, I'm loving seeing all these me's. There's definitely going to be a lot of people on. So awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so how do we qualify? Well, to qualify for the trip to earn a cruise for 1, you need 4 tracks. These are our Rise Era tracks. To qualify for 2 people, so you want to take your hubby or your partner or your best mate with you, you need 6 tracks. If you want to get a little bit of extra spending money, then you need to go for 8 tracks. And if you're looking for one of these balcony rooms or some exclusive swag or maybe even a mini suite, you've got to be in that top 10 earners. And I know that there are a lot of people running for those positions as well. So we do this by enrolling, retaining, and advancing. So let's have a look here. The first one I want to just highlight to everybody. The enroll track is one that has been updated. So many of you would have noticed that in the month of March, we had 2 pathways to receive an enroll track. Originally, it was just the 3-in-1 or one or a combination of customers and consultants having 150 points in volume and customers having 100 points in volume. But that has now changed to just being a cumulative amount of 750 points in volume. Now, in that 750 points, there must still be at least 1 consultant that is 150 points in volume. Now, some people might look at this and go, oh, that volume's a little bit high, but I can tell you right now that this actually makes it in many ways a lot simpler. And it also means that it doesn't matter if you're enrolling customers on just Pro Tenor, because I know that in the past there were people who were penalized when they were enrolling customers on less than 100 points because none of those orders would help you towards a track. Now, everything that you enroll counts towards a track. So let's have a look at this. You can have the one and done approach. You can enroll one consultant on a business pack, which is 850 points, and that is a track for you. So we had this option in March as well. So that is exactly how I got one of my tracks in March. I had enrolled a business consultant on a business pack, and that was a track done and dusted, one and done. I love it. So you can do that as well. One track, one business pack. The other way you could do it is by a combination of consultants and customers. So we have this brilliant silver pack, which I know Candace is going to talk more on, but you get the skincare set, which is absolutely hot at the moment. People are loving this skincare set. The results are phenomenal. Plus you get our favorite hero activators, and it's 250 points in volume. So if you enroll 2 silver packs, and then you get a combination of customers that are equivalent to 250 points, that's your 750 done and dusted. Now, this could be 2 customers, or it could be 1 customer that's getting the skincare and activated essentials. It doesn't matter. So long as you've got at least 1 consultant on 150 points minimum, the rest can be any cumulative volume. So if you're somebody who is just the lover of Pro Tandem, you run out and you sell lots and lots of Pro Tandem, then you could have your 1 consultant and then several bottles of Pro Tandem. And a little hot tip on the Pro Tandem powerhouses, those who just, pump out the Pro Tandem, because I know there's plenty of people that do. And hey, I love the Pro Tandem, and if it's the baseline for people, that's what I'll start with. But what you can be offering to customers as well is to do a 3 monthly subscription. So buy 3 bottles in their first month and then set their subscription to be 3 monthly. What this will do is straight away get them the savings on postage. So they're only paying postage once every 3 months. They're also earning enough, so they're spending enough in one spend that when they get rewards credits, they can apply those reward credits as well without having to top up with other items. And as you'll see later on, there's some other advantages to spending a little bit more in a single order as well. So, and that way it's not 12 customers or 12 bottles of Pro Tandem for 12 different customers. You could just get 4 customers on 3 monthly subscriptions to make up that volume. So the second way, so that's our enrolling. So those are a couple of strategies to help you with the enrolling, getting that 750 volume, so one and done, or accumulation of all the other points. The next way is through rank advancing. Now, this is advancing yourself, and it needs to be to SC1 or beyond for the first time. Now, this is lifetime rank. Whatever rank you've hit in your lifetime is your baseline. So rank advancing beyond that will get you a track, or helping one of your personally enrolled consultants to reach SC1 will also help you. Now, SC1 is 2,000 points in volume. So again, this is another way that I earned a track through last month. It was helping one of my personally enrolled reach consultant SC1. So how can we do that? Well, let's have a look at this strategy. So me plus 3 to reach SC. There's a bit of a jingle to that. Me plus 3 to reach SC. So what can me plus 3 to reach SC do? Now, if you're an existing consultant, you may not have a pack volume. However, if you are a new consultant, I always encourage you to do what you want your enrolled consultants to do. So if you're setting an example and you come in on a business pack, now it could be the 850 pack, whatever it might be, then your consultants that you're enrolling tend to follow suit. I know I asked my upline when I enrolled, what did you come in on? And most people do get the question, oh, what pack did you come in on? And so it duplicates. So I always encourage that business pack. And then if you enroll 3 other people on a business pack, then straight away, this is over 3,000 points in volume. So you have absolutely smashed SC1. You're actually well on your way to SC2, which is what I'm going to talk about next. But before I do that, this not only qualifies you fully for the cruise by enrolling and becoming SC1. So you get an advanced track for yourself. You reached SC1. You get 3 enrollment tracks by enrolling those 3 people. So that's 4 tracks. That is tier 1 of the cruise, done and dusted. How simple is that? And not only that, because you have earned 4 tracks, on top of the cruise, you get the Rise Era promotion reward as well, which is for Australia, it's $1,050 travel voucher, or you can get an iPad 10th generation and a Apple Pencil as well. So that's one of those two prizes to pick from, just by becoming an SC1 and helping in 3 business packs. That is month done and dusted. So that should just motivate everybody straight away if you haven't hit SC1 before. If not, this is what you need to teach one of your teamies. If you're already an SC1, teach a teamie to do that, or create multiple SC1s. That will help you as well. All right. So now, like I said, that was a bit more volume than just SC1 sitting at 3,000. So what would one more business pack do for you? Well, enrolling one more business pack not only adds an extra enrollment track, but it also advances you to SC2, which qualifies you for Tier 2 on the cruise. Not only that, you've hit the maximum amount of enrollment tracks for the Rise Era promotion. So you get a $1,400 travel voucher on top of that as well. So go out there, SC1, SC2, that's what you're working towards. All right, so let's talk about the last track that you could be qualifying for, and that is the Retain. Now, I want you to all be checking your trackers. This is important to track yourself, track your progress. Have a look at what your baseline is. So in your back office, you'll see a baseline subscription volume. And then at the top, you'll see this little bar that you've got to fill up. So once it reaches this amount here, so baseline on this example is 4,212. Yours might not be that high. In fact, if you enrolled this year, yours will be 0, unless you received a track in the last couple of days, of course, or last couple of months, I should say. But for most people, this baseline is a reasonable number, and your goal is to grow that. And you can grow that through your personally enrolled customers and personally enrolled consultants. Now, this was the area I really smashed out last month because I went to town promoting the skincare. Now, if you have not had a really good crack at sharing the skincare, then now is the time to do it. Reach out to all of your existing customers and consultants. Let them know that we have this new skincare, that it's getting great results. Share some of the before and after pictures with them. Offer them to come along to an in-home trial day. Do the before and after photos. I held multiple skincare parties last month, allowing people to come in. Sometimes we had 5 people, other times it's only 2. It doesn't matter. Getting people in your home, trying and experiencing it. We did the before and after photos. I put them side by side straight afterwards so that they could see the difference for themselves. And almost all of them saw a difference. Most just had, quite a few had just a glow, but I had some incredible differences as well. And it was nice because when you have a few people there, they can all see each other's results, which is really exciting. So definitely get out there and share away. But here's a couple of other strategies. So at the beginning of every single month, I always go to my back office and I look at I go to the reporting, and I open up the tab that says my personally enrolled customers on subscription. So my subscription customers. So there's a special little report that shows you all of your customers who are on subscription. And in that report, it tells you what their enrollment month is. I look down that list and I have a look and see, okay, well, this month is April. So who of my customers have enrolled in April? And I reach out to every single one of them and I say, hey, congratulations. This is your anniversary of being with LifeVantage in April. And this month, for being one of our valued customers, you can score a free box of Dragon Fruit Axio just by having an order of $165. Now, for New Zealand, I think it's $175. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that is the free gift for the month of April. So everybody, it's been updated. Originally it was the eye serum. It's now the Axio Dragon Fruit. So all of your anniversary members who have an order of $165. Now, for some people, it might be that they already will receive this because they've already reached that threshold. For others, it might mean that they bump up their order a little bit. They add an extra product in. So this is all going to count towards your retain volume because it's an existing customer. Make sure you let your other consultants know about this as well so that they can be sharing with their teams, but this is one way to grow your retained volume. The next way to grow your retained volume is through our April spend and receive rewards. So if you haven't seen in the ANZ Facebook group this month, our ANZ promotion. So if you spend $280 Australian or 304 New Zealand dollars, you will receive a probiotic. So I would be, again, telling my anniversary customers that not only if they spend 165 will they get a box of Axio, but if they bump it up to $280, they'll get the Axio and the probiotic. And all of my customers, even if it's not their anniversary, are going to know that if they spend $280, they're going to get a probiotic. And I'm now going to hand over to Candace to tell you exactly why all of our customers want probiotics.
Oh my goodness, Gillian, that's so exciting. Drop a 1 in the chat, guys, if you are excited about this. It is so doable. Wow, wow, wow. Exactly. So guys, I don't know about you, but I love the probio. It is so amazing. And it's not just for gut health, it's for whole health. So here's just a few little bits and pieces. I do love the science, so I'm trying to keep it super basic, but obviously you can jump in and get as much science as you want. There's lots and lots out there. But I wanted to just basically mention, to start with, did you know that about probably 99% of probiotics just really create expensive poo? It's true, because the good bugs get destroyed in processing or in your stomach acids, and therefore it doesn't actually give the right strains to both the small and the large intestine. Honestly, when it comes to probiotics, timing is everything. And our probio is incredible because it has a delayed release technology. And what that means is it delivers beneficial bacteria specifically into your gut. So these little capsules actually are patented. They have this little coating on them and they survive your stomach acid so that the bacteria is actually being delivered specifically to the small and large intestine where they are needed most. And honestly, the variety of bacteria and amount of bacteria also matter. And with probio, as we know, our research and development team is incredible. You actually get 6 key strains of beneficial bacteria and 6 billion CFUs, or colony forming units, which is just a big fancy word to say healthy live bacteria. So research has shown that more isn't always better, that you actually need the right amount to maintain healthy digestion. And what we have is this beta glucan, and it's from from baker's yeast. And here's the fun thing. It's a key component that's not found in many other probiotic, almost any other probiotic products that I found. And it, you guessed it, activates. Everyone write activates in the chat. That's what we do best, right? Why would any of our products not activate when that's what we do? So even our probiotic activates. And so we have this BioTrack patented technology that's going to deliver, you can tell your people, 1,500% more probiotic into the intestines where it's needed. So what's it good for, right? The probio is not just for gut health. If any of you guys have been listening to me over the last few years, you probably have heard me say there is a gut-brain connection, right? We also know 70 to 80% of your immune system is housed in the gut. So if you're talking to somebody who maybe they have bloating issues, there's an imbalance within their digestive system. Maybe you're talking to somebody with skin issues, that actually is often related to gut health. Stress. I know so many people, that is the number one thing that they say is that they're struggling with is stress. That affects your gut health. Diets. Lots of people who are quickly just on the go, they're eating processed food, or they're drinking unfiltered water, or they're not getting enough fiber. All of that impacts our gut health. People who are on medications also negatively affects our gut microbiome. Then we have environmental toxins. And then the biggest thing is leaky gut. Honestly, guys, the more I looked into this, it actually plagues up to 80% of people. It is just a real problem. And so we have the answers, right? So we know that, oh, this is a fun little thing. I'll do this one first before I jump ahead. I have my little thing that I talk about collagen. So probio key facts. what are probiotics? I don't know. Maybe you guys don't even know about probiotics. I discovered these back, it was probably almost 14 years ago when my son had some serious gut issues from a reaction from antibiotics. And I had my eyes open in a big, big way. So probiotic literally means for life. Probiotics are the healthy bacteria that you need to help balance that gut microflora and improve digestion. So when you're talking to people, guys, I just took these literally off our website. So you go to your replicated website, jump onto the ProBio, and you can see all of these details, right? The thing I wanted to jump on, or that jumped out at me that I wanted to share with you is refrigeration necessary for ProBio storage? So guess what? No, it's not. 100%. You go and you look at quality, expensive probiotics that are for sale in the chemist and wherever, you're looking and shopping. They have the really expensive ones in a little fridge, which makes it really difficult to travel. Our ProBio is stable and effective for up to 18 months at room temperature when it's sealed in its original package. So that could be a huge, huge bonus for people who are traveling, their kids are on sports teams, that kind of stuff. So I have a few little analogies. I love analogies. They help people it sinks in, right? So probio analogy number one, imagine a probiotic as a resilient traveler embarking on a perilous journey through a dense forest. As it enters the forest, the stomach, it encounters a maze of acidic traps threatening to dissolve it. However, equipped with its special shield, its protective coating, the traveler navigates through this hazardous terrain unscathed, much like a skilled adventurer evading dangers in a dense jungle. After overcoming these obstacles, the traveler emerges from the forest into a serene meadow, the intestines, where it can finally thrive and fulfill its purpose. Despite the challenging path, the traveler arrives precisely 47 minutes later, reminiscent of the time it takes for an intrepid explorer to traverse from one end of the forest to the peaceful meadow beyond. And here's analogy number two, since, Australia, New Zealand, we're by the surf. So this is another fun one that people will be able to relate to, right? That's why I love analogies, because no matter who you're talking to, you can talk about the CFUs and the strains, but ultimately they just want to know what's in it for them. How are they going to feel taking this? And why is ours so special? So analogy number two, imagine a probiotic as a skilled surfer riding a treacherous wave. The journey begins in the tumultuous stomach, where the surfer deftly maneuvers through acidic waves, avoiding being dissolved, much like a skilled surfer navigates through rough waters without being thrown off the board. After successfully braving the gastric storm, the probiotic surfer finally reaches the calm waters of the intestines, akin to a surfer finding serenity in the tranquil ocean after conquering challenging waves. This entire journey from stomach to intestines takes precisely 47 minutes, akin to the time it takes for the surfer to ride a wave from its peak to the shore. Love your gut, and your body will love you guys. All right. So hopefully those were helpful and you enjoyed the fun little analogies. I love a little trip with your imagination. So on to a little bit more serious stuff now. Activated Essentials. This is the stack that I probably have recommended the most up until when we had our collagen. But 3.5 years ago, this was what I brought people in on for the first month. The second month, they could drop back to the dual synergizer. But initially, they needed to get their gut health sorted from my perspective. So I wanted to touch briefly on depression, because I know this is something that is really, really prevalent in all ages. And so we know that depression is linked to oxidative stress. We know that depression is linked to mitochondrial dysfunction, but it is also connected to your gut. And so when we're looking at, this is just a quote from an article, which I just realized I forgot to reference, but it said, emergent research links depression with several metabolic phenomena, including inflammation, insulin resistance, and oxidative stress. Intriguing preliminary data also suggests that mitochondrial dysfunction plays a previously unappreciated role in depression. So you can see how this stack does such an incredible and extraordinary job at tackling depression from all three facets, right? And a few more fun facts, 95% of serotonin, which is your happy hormone, is actually produced in your gut. And there's 400 times more melatonin, which is your sleep hormone, that is also produced in the gut than the pineal gland, where lots of people associate that that's where their melatonin is. So gut health is really, really important, right? So here's Dr. Silverman. Oh my gosh, I just love this woman. I don't know how many of you guys have heard her speak. Drop a 2 in the chat if you've ever actually heard Sveta. She brings things to life. I heard her speak on omegas and I could not take enough notes. Like and I knew all about omegas beforehand. She's just incredible. So I took this quote from her and I think, you guys can take a screenshot or we can drop it into our chats afterwards. She clarifies why she personally is on the Vitality Stack and why she is so passionate about people being on this. And so she speaks at it from a very specific perspective. She says, the best answer I've found to dialing up cellular health is the Vitality Stack. As a surgical pathologist and breast pathology expert, I've always been researching new ways that I can keep cells happy and healthy. This is why the Vitality Stack has become a staple in my personal life. It is the best answer I've found to dialing up cellular health. I'll explain why. Clean cells are happy cells, and happy cells are healthy cells. By starting with NRF2, Vitality Stack comes with a major component proven to reduce oxidative stress or free radical damage. In other words, it helps clean cellular garbage by turning on our cells' vacuum cleaners. But the cellular benefits don't stop there. NRF1 activates our mitochondrial genesis to help support mitochondrial production in our cells. Why is this so crucial? Great question. Mitochondria serve a critical role in overall cellular health by acting as both the powerhouses and the policemen of the cell, controlling our DNA, providing us with ATP or cellular energy juice, and promoting the development of healthy cells. The result? Our cells have more energy, more control, and more vitality. The cellular membrane, this is the envelope that keeps each cell together, and it is so important for overall cellular health. It hinges on the essential fatty acids like EPA and DHA. DHA doesn't just support structural membrane. It also acts as a vital contributor to crucial neurochemical processes, to gene expression, to synaptic plasticity, and to memory generation. The beauty of fatty acids like DHA and EPA in the Vitality Stack is that they are sourced purely from cold Norwegian waters and enforced with omega-7 and vitamin D. By giving our bodies high-quality fatty acids, we are enabling proper cellular fluidity, flexibility, and communications as neurons send messages to each other. Probiotics are the last component in the Vitality Stack, but certainly not the least important. Why? Interactions between the microbiome and the intestinal barrier, particularly the contribution of the microbiome in maintaining barrier homeostasis, which just means balance, could be central in accounting for its maintaining a normal and healthy immune response. Probiotics supports the growth of healthy gut bacteria. It boosts and reactivates our microgut probiotics. And because it contains BioTrack technology, it comes with a 60% efficiency penetrating through our stomach acids into the colon. And in case that wasn't enough, Wellimmune, which is another ingredient in there, also promotes a healthy immune system. Far too often, we overlook the gut when it comes to cellular health, but we shouldn't. It is extremely important. When we combine the Vitality Stack with a healthy diet and exercise, it is a powerful supplement that delivers multiple benefits on a cellular level. It cleans our cells. It increases critical mitochondrial production. It maintains cellular integrity and cellular communication. And it provides the microgut health that our digestive systems need to flourish. They call the cells building blocks of life for a reason. And by helping them stay happy and healthy, Vitality Stack helps me build a foundation for a healthier life. Does it all by working together to build the foundation that is all starts within our cells. Wow, right? Just so powerful. You don't have to be the expert. let Dr. Silverman be the expert. She has lots of letters behind her name. So, like Gillian was saying earlier, we have a few examples that we've given you of how to upgrade people to be able to get them so that they qualify to get that probio for free. And now you can explain to them why that probiotic is going to be so key for them, even if they just do it for 30 days. I don't necessarily take it every single day. I actually will do a 30-day, and then every now and then I'll do a 10-day window. So just from a transparency perspective. But the silver enrollment pack has become my favorite enrollment pack. And this is why. You get 2 NRF2 synergizers. You get one of the NRF1, and you get the True Clean Refining Cleanser, the True Renew, the True Lift, and the True Hydrate. Plus you get your business pack. And guys, because this month you're going to get the probio for free as well, I just did a little bit of maths, and I realized that for $425, they were going to be able to start their own business with tax benefits, and they were getting over $800 Australian in value. Unbelievable. Guys, this is an incredible pack. And you can let them know, maybe they don't want to do the business necessarily right now. They want to build their story. Different people have different ways of starting in the business, but let them know they can buy their future product at consultant prices as well, which is, as we know, the lowest price available. So there you go.
Awesome. Oh my goodness, Candace, that was so, so good. And I can see the comments coming in as well. So I'm thinking we might even need to just snip that bit out you did on the ProBio and use that to share as a tool with our customers. Got a few people asking. So leave it with me, guys, and we'll see if we can make a little video out of that just to get out to you. But yes, we will. I saw some questions in there. We will get the slides out for everybody as well so that you can use those examples and have them as a tool as well, and we'll get the video out. But thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Candace, for your wisdom and your knowledge on all of that. I loved your analogies. It's always good to just paint that picture to make it more understandable for us. That's amazing. So thanks for jumping on, guys, and have a great week. And let's make April
Gillian,
the biggest one yet.
Jill,
Yeah.
can we have a photo? Can
Oh,
we
sure.
take a photo? Turn on your video, guys. Let's take a picture if you want to be in the picture. Let's see. Turn on the video. We want to see your beautiful faces. Look at you. All right. Oh, look at you, Nessa. Danny, Maria, Sonia. Okay, let's go. 1, 2. All right. Second page. 1, 2. Let's go. Thanks, everyone. Amazing training.
Have a great week, everyone.
See you later, guys. Night.
Bye.